Good morning. This is Deadman Pass. I sure hope not. In the Red Rock Wilderness area. And I'm going to break here to talk a little anime.
Summer Wars.
These days, it doesn't take much effort to imagine a ubiquitous global social network accessible from computers, phones, or game consoles, where people can send their colorful avatars to chat, do research, shop at a mall, work from anywhere, or play games ranging from virtual combat to poker. In the 2009 anime feature film Summer Wars, Oz is just such a graphical second life, and practically everyone on the planet has an account there. Kenji is a student doing some part-time work on Oz with his friend. He's a clever boy, a runner-up in the Japanese Math Olympics. But when the prettiest girl in school, Natsuki, offers him a part-time job helping her at her grandmother's 90th birthday party out in the country, he drops his programming job on the spot and follows her. Because that's what geeks do when pretty girls smile at them. Kenji soon learns that Natsuki's grandmother is matriarch of a huge family that's gathered her country's traditional estate for her birthday. And what a wonderfully diverse collection of people make up that family. Like most families, it also includes a black sheep, Wabiski, who went off to America with a chunk of the family's money. But something strange is happening back in Oz. A hacker has stolen a lot of accounts, including Kenji's, who seems to have been assigned the blame for numerous acts of mischief. The hacker, called the Love Machine, is using stolen business accounts to disrupt the real world, playing with traffic lights, train schedules, the water system, and even the GPS system. That's making it hard for some of the family to get to the weekend celebration. Meanwhile, Kenji must cope with his part-time job for Natsuki, which unexpectedly includes pretending to be her fiancé before her family.
どうも。
約束覚えてる？
この人が？
小磯健二君。
はじめまして。
私の彼。
彼氏。
そう。どう？ちゃんと連れてきたでしょ？
これはどういう。
健二さん。
はい。
Back around the turn of the last century, my grandparents immigrated to America with their family of 7 children. When I was young, each summer we went to the big reunion at the old upstate farm. With 6 aunts and uncles, their families, and nephews and cousins, and their families. It was quite a mob. I had to smile at the Summer Wars clan. It has so many different people, alternately chatting all at once in small circles, and then getting together to reach out and welcome new arrivals who they haven't seen for a long time. Some of them spend their free time cooking, some gossiping, some telling stories of the historical glory days of their ancestors, and some playing games inside Oz, while others watch TV, rooting for relatives in the local high school's baseball team that's in a tournament to get to Koshien. For many reasons, a confluence of coincidence and skills among the gathered family, this reunion will try to put Oz back to rights before the chaotic cyber pranks turn deadly. The parallel stories at the family reunion and inside Oz form the basis of Summer Wars. The script does a pretty good job bringing out a number of the family's many personalities from the mass, including Natsuki, Kenji, Grandma, Bad Boy Wabiski, and ace computer gamer Kazuma. I appreciate how Kenji feels a bit lost, an outsider in this tight-knit clan, and I was genuinely amused at how this family can embarrass you in front of your friends with stories of your youth. Director Mamoru Hosoda's previous movie had been The Girl Who Left Through Time. When I reviewed that last year, I marveled at how his only previous work had been a couple of Digimon flicks. Summer Wars certainly proves that that previous movie was no fluke, and he's again done a splendid job delivering an entertaining film. The animation is from Madhouse, and it's excellent as always. The art is straightforward but detailed, the characters bright and expressive, and the movement is fluid throughout. A good part of the movie takes place inside the world of Oz, and the animation of that cyber world is bright and clean, and the artwork uses simple backgrounds, but with a plethora of colorful avatars. For example, here's where Kenji uses a new guest avatar to confront the hacker who stole his account.
僕のアバターでいたずらするのはやめてください。この人は僕の偽物です。アカウントを奪われたんです。一体誰ですかこの人。バトルモードエリア限定のはずなのに。
The music isn't anything special, but it's used sparingly. Summer Wars is often content with silence as a background. At the reunion, there are usually so many conversations going on simultaneously that the background is already just a babble of voices. Inside cyberspace, there are plenty of electronic noises and gaming-style themes to occupy our ears. Summer Wars saves the big musical themes for the big finish, and then it delivers well enough. There's nothing terribly deep going on here, just entertaining. Summer Wars is all about teamwork and that never-say-die attitude, gambate. The TV pops up often to superimpose the changing fortunes of the local high school baseball team to reinforce that theme. Summer Wars delivers a spectrum of emotions, all with a pleasantly light touch. It avoids pathos when it's sad and avoids silliness when it's funny or outlandish. It saves the melodrama for the big conclusion. It maintains a light sense of humor throughout, so it never gets too intense. It may be that the cast is a little too large, and so the focus a bit blurred. Natsuki, who started the story, kind of gets lost during the middle of the film, before re-emerging at the end. Consequently, none of the characters get the depth of, say, Makoto in The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. But the larger cast is more diverse, including both youngsters and adults in the story, and they're all needed to provide that teamwork I mentioned. I give Summer Wars 5 stars. It's a really entertaining film, suitable for kids and enjoyable by adults. I'm glad I picked up the Japanese R2 DVD release. I assume a US license is coming eventually, and I look forward to an English dub and maybe even a theatrical playing, both of which should go over well with the kids. Besides, then I'll be able to understand all the dialogue. I doubt I'll ever understand the rules to that card game. Thanks for watching.